Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Hello everybody, welcome to the technical analysis of the Forex market from the ForexPeaceArmy.com. Today the beginning of the new week, and we, as usual, will discuss the currency of Euro Union. Well, we will start from the daily time frame because this is the daily video research, but in general the weekly research for the coming week is extremely important. That's why I suggest that you will visit our site and read the text version of the weekly research and our forum, because it also includes the monthly time frame analysis. Well, the major point that comes from the weekly time frame is that weekly trend turns bearish, and in such moment when the trend just shifts to the bearish, this could be two different scenarios where the market could follow. The first scenario is that market could show the fake of trend shifting and show some fast move back, especially it clearly you can see on the weekly time frame. Or, since the trend shift bearish, market could show some deeper retracement. In general, our expectation for the nearest time is based on the previous thrust to the upside. That is very significant not only on the daily time frame but on the weekly time frame also. And usually market, when it shows the initial plunge after the strong previous move up, it has some upside momentum, and due to this momentum, market mechanically after the initial plunge to the downside should show some returning back, some deep retracement to the upside. This is the normal price action. The usual target of this pullback is 618 resistance from the whole plunge down, but currently we do not know from which area market will start this retracement. This could be this area. This is the initial fib support that we have discussed during the previous week, and or it will start from this area around 137.50, because this is I do not have the 3-8 support right here because of the accuracy on the weekly time frame, but this is also the weekly confluence support. The major barrier for the moving to this area and the starting of this possible retracement from this area, not from that area, is because usually this pullback should start not more than after 3 closes below the 3x3 moving average on the weekly time frame. And currently, with this current week, market has shown already the second close below it. Well, potentially market could reach this area during the next week, and from that standpoint it could start some retracement back right from this area. But I prefer to see the retracement that will start from that area, because this is fib support on the weekly time frame, and also you do not see it on this to the left side. Just hold on, I will shift to the weekly time frame just for the second. Monthly time frame. Okay, you can see this weekly chart. You see that this is also the previous high. From the bullish perspective, the starting of retracement from that point is preferable compared to that area. Okay, but we can't exclude that market can continue move to this area on the third close below the 3x3 right here. You can see the first close, second close, and this could be the third close, and only after that we will show some retracement to the upside. That's also normal price action. Okay, so based on the intraday chart and the price behavior during the beginning of the next week, we can judge about the possibility of shifting to the upside right from this area, or expect some deeper move to the downside. Currently on the daily time frame I do not see any interesting patterns, only that I could say that if you are a trader on the daily time frame, you have no bullish context anymore, because the weekly trend shift bearish, daily trend is obviously bearish. So all that you can do on the daily time frame is to find for some possibility to enter on the short side of the market. You can see that currently market is not at a level of reversal because it stands right here around 137.80 for the Monday, so there's nothing, no barriers to continuation move to the downside. Also you can see that market slightly penetrated this fib support, so it's closed. It has reached somewhere around 140.50 I suppose area and closed below this level. Okay, so possibly market could continue move. Anyway, we will estimate it on the beginning of the next week. Now let's take a look on the 4-hour chart because it's also very interesting. Take a look. First of all, look at this pattern: A, B, C top. This is very shallow retracement. I prefer to see deeper, but we should work with the material that market has shown us. Okay, A, B, C. Market hit 618. Target retraced 100%, retraced 127. Okay, the next target is 1618 right here, 139.64. That stands very close to the weekly pivot support one, 139.61. Well, usually when the market shows some strong plunge right to some targets, it tells that possibly market should hit this area. Well, until market will hit this area, I suppose that we will not see any reversal patterns on the intraday charts on the daily time frame. Now, if you are bullish, I think that you should wait for the reaching of this area, because market will not, I think that should touch it before we could tell about any long positions. If you are bearish and you're a scalp trader, taking into account that market is not on a reversal on the daily time frame, market could show some just shallow retracement. This retracement could be right here. This is weekly pivot point 141.95 and nearest conference resistance 149.92, 142.06. So possibly if this will be so as gradual as this one, possibly it will coincide also with the upper border of this parallel channel to the downside. Possibly you can try to enter on the short side with placing stop just above the next conference support resistance, rather 142.54, 142.77, right above this area, with the target 139.50 area roughly. So we can try to trade it in this one. Also, take a look how the market behaves inside this parallel channel. Initial plunge, ABCD retracement, plunge, ABCD retracement, plunge. So this could be in turn of the ABCD retracement, and if ABCD target will be around this area of conference resistance, well, that's much better. You can try to enter here, stop, place it there, and target will be 139.50. Well, now speaking about the possible reversal and the starting of the momentum trade on the weekly time frame. By the way, this will be the target. We suggest that this trade will start right here from this point. This target 618 resistance from the whole swing down. Okay. Well, speaking about this starting, what we would like to see when this move will start. Let's take a look at the simplified example. What personally I would like to see before thinking about the entry on the long side of the market. First of all, I would like to see the shift in the intraday momentum, how it usually looks like. First of all, we need to see some continuation move down. Okay, it's right here. Then we need to see the strong move to the upside, and the swing to the upside should be greater than the previous swing to the downside. Also, since the market has turned to the parallel channel, very often when the market breaks this channel to the upside, very often it shows the godly 222 pattern, initial thrust and ABCD retracement. It will be preferable if market will hold above the weekly pivot point during this kind of scenario. Okay, and that's personally what I would like to see on the market before entering on the long side. After that, after ABCD retracement, we can enter on the long side with the market. Target, as I said, will be 618 resistance. It will be a bit lower because market will expect that market could continue some move till that target. Okay. Also, I think that market should hit this target before will show any reversal. Well, this is of course in the case if market will not continue its move right to this area. If it will intend to show some reversal before that, if this bread and butter momentum trade on the weekly time frame will start from that area. Okay, so that's been said. In general, this is the area that we should watch for in the coming week. If you're a scalp trader, you can try to sell right from the weekly pivot point, because market should not show some deep retracement, because it's not stand at any support, and it not stand at a result. So I think that this retracement could be just shallow. Okay, with the target around this area. If you are bullish, then I think that you should wait the reaching of this area and watch for the price behavior and around this area, how market will act right around 139.50 area. Okay, if it will build something like I show you here on the simplifying example, well, that's great. Then possibly we could enter on the long side of the market with the target 618 resistance from the whole potential swing to the downside, from this high to the low, where it will be. Well, if you're a positional trader that trade on the weekly and monthly time frame, currently I do not see any bullish signs on the weekly and monthly time frame, so I think that you should wait for some clear bullish signals on the daily time frame. Okay, because currently we do not know, will it just real reversal of the upside trend on the long-term perspective, or it's just some pullback retracement to the monthly level of overbought. Well, market possibly could just retrace due to overbought on the monthly time frame and then continue move to the upside. We do not know currently. Well, but anyway, I do not see any buy signals right here on the daily time frame, so you better wait, stay aside and wait for some clearer patterns on the weekly and daily time frames. So good luck to you. Keep an eye on the behavior market in this area, and we will definitely will discuss some price action in our further video research on the coming week.